to shift gears here on the stage. And the performers that were going to be here a little bit earlier, two very talented comedians, and they were kind enough to sort of shift positions with our earlier performers. And it's Errol and Rochelle Strider, and they're going to come up and join us in a minute. But it sounds like they have a very interesting kind of comedic performance. I'm very curious. They have a company called Strider Entertainment, and they're doing segments.
Am I on? I'm on. Our work, she said it's Strider Entertainment, but actually our work is called Strider Entertainment. I-N-N-E-R. Entertainment. Because we deal from the inside out. And we've had the privilege for the last year of working with Dr. Sherry Salvatore and Dr. Susan Kirsch in Wise Wishes. Being able to touch women in their relationships with their families and their partners so that they can be better human beings, better parents, better partners. Our work deals with the human condition. And I don't think of myself as a comedian, but definitely if you think that life is funny, then I am. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my partner, Errol Strider, who will tell you a little bit about what we're going to play soon.
We think of our work, entertainment, as a way to show us how to help people heal and help people grow spiritually and psychologically. But we like to do it in a very fun way, and we like to use the arts. So we're going to give you a little taste of what we do in 3 pieces from our repertoire. This first piece is from a show we traveled with around the United States for over 15 years. It's called Family Baggage, which we also have on video, and it's about family baggage. Iranians don't have family baggage, do you? Right, okay. So this may not be as relevant to you as some of the rest of it. Anyway, this first piece, we like to give people a different perspective on their life experience. So this first piece is called A Little Shot Between Heaven and Earth, and it's about a person who is just about to be born. And here we go. Did you ever know life is difficult? You thought it was going to be easy, huh? You just kind of walk in, get applause, standing ovation. But it didn't happen that way, did it? And I'll tell you why. Because there are a bunch of turkeys out there. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Turkeys are all the people out there in life that make life difficult. Maybe you are a turkey. Anyway, that's why I got a little shop between heaven and earth, and people come by my shop, they pick up what they're needing to go into life to make it a little easier to have to deal with all them turkeys. Got it? So one of the things I give people are scripts. These scripts, they go in their head. They don't have to burden their heads with things to say. These scripts tell them what to say. Like I got scripts of what the husband says to the wife, and the wife says to the husband. I got scripts of what the Americans say to the foreigners, and the foreigners think of the Americans. I also got some scripts of what the wife's lawyer says to the husband's lawyer. That's a very popular script these days.
Excuse me, I was told to come here for a briefing. I hope I'm in the right place. I'm about to be born.
Oh, so this is your big debut, huh?
Yes. I hope they want me. This isn't going to be difficult, is it?
No, that's why you're coming to see me, little miss, to make it a little easier for you, okay? I got some things for you, but first let me take a look. Let's see what we got. Turn around. Let's see what we got here. Good. Ooh. Whoop. All right, now, in order for you to know what I'm going to give you, I've got to do a little experiment. You ready? Okay, look this way. Here we go. Boom! Huh? Right away, I can see you're a very reactive person. You'll never have an original thought, and you won't take responsibility for nothing. Now, let's see what I'm going to give you, okay? Now, the first thing I am going to give you is scripts. Let's see, we've got these scripts here. I've got the marriage scripts for you. We've got 1, 2, wow, 3. You're going to be a busy girl. 3 marriage scripts. And, now here we've got the tapes. Now, these tapes, they go in your head. You pick them up when you're a little girl. They go round and round and round. You say the same things over and over and over. There you go. Now, you know what? Excuses. That's something. You're going to go down there, little miss, and you're going to make mistakes. So what I got is a formula for mistakes. When you make a mistake, you got an excuse. If you got an excuse, it's not your fault. If it's not your fault, you're not responsible. And if you're not responsible, it never happened. What do you think of that? Okay, don't worry, I got some good excuses here. Let's see, we got these. I got a special this week of excuses. These excuses people will believe. Okay. Another thing that'll happen, you'll go down there and you'll do things and it'll make you feel so guilty. And when you feel guilty like that, somebody has to be punished. God forbid it should be you. So what I got over here is a list of people to blame. Yeah, look at that. You can blame your mom, your dad, you can blame the government, you can blame other people's governments, you can blame the system, you can blame the manufacturer, you can blame the traffic, you can blame the Iraqis. That's really fair. That's a very popular blame people out there. You can blame all kinds of folks here. You can even blame the weather. So what I got here, little miss, if you'll excuse me, right here is your little coping kit.
Coping kit? I thought I was going to get a happy kit.
Happy kit, that's good. You know, honey, for most people, life is not about getting a happy kit. Life is just about survival, which is why I've got all this coping kit with all these holes in it. Look at all these holes. They got holes in it. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, life is really mostly about holes. Yeah, you're going to spend most of your life like these folks right here right now, putting things in holes, and then later on things are going to come out holes. Anyway, there you are. This is it. And this is
I don't know anything about holes. I am sweet and pure and innocent. I haven't even been born yet.
And that's why we like to keep you sweet and pure and innocent. So I'm going to give you a little advice, okay?